The Nollywood snatchers of Africa. My people, please make sure you watch this video to the end as I bring to you the Nollywood snatchers in Nigeria Nollywood industry. I greet you all in the name of God and I bring you all beautiful tidings. There's one common thing you find these snatchers saying. They will always say, oh, they said I snatched my friends or I snatched my husband, but I didn't snatch him. We felt something for each other, and what we feel was bigger than us. That is what. That is a common language that you hear them speak. It is a common narrative that they have put out there because they want to convince people that they did not actually snatch these men, these other women's husbands, their best friends' husbands. You know, if you did not, you want to feel something. There are so many young men that are struggling to survive. There are so many young men that you could bring up with your celebrity status, and you know, you all will grow up together, and both of you will fall in love. You will brush that guy, wash him clean him up, and bring him up to your standard that you want. That is what a lot of women in the diaspora they do. You can see Britney, what's her name again? Britney Spears. The man she married and have kids for was one of her dancers. One of her single dancers, a celebrity in America. She did not break another person's home. It was one of her dancers that she's way bigger than. She married, they got married, and they have all, that's who she's the only man she's ever been married to. But you see this our celebrity from Mercy Aigbe to Nuella to Judy Austin to the one that her ex-husband just casted her yesterday, Stella Damasus, to Mercy Johnson and so many others. I was just thinking I should have done their pictures separately instead of putting it together, and so that all of them will be on this video. I'm still going to make another one where I will single-handedly put each of them because there are so many of them, and at the end of the day the marriages will crash. These marriages that they take the man away from, their own will crash. Anyway, this is what I came across. I came across this post that is allegedly written by Mercy Aigbe. This post it's being said that it's Mercy Aigbe that wrote it. You know, she's writing it to try to convince her fans, to try to still convince those people that she feels that love her, that like her, that no, I did not snatch Adeoti's husband, or I did not snatch Alhaji, we just fell in love. You and your husband are this family best friend. Even if now you are denying that this man, you were not friends to his wife, but you agree that your husband and this man's husband, they were friends. People, you were visiting each other. If you are not friends, you will not visit each other. I be my people. Am I lying? This is what I saw in the blog. She said, quote and unquote, she said, they said I snatched my friend's husband. Mercy Aigbe wrote. She said she wants to speak from her heart. You know, they said, let me take it again. They said I snatched my friend's husband. Mercy Aigbe wrote. Is it not a fact before? We see how you and your ex-husband, what's his name now? You people were visiting Alhaji and his wife, his ex-wife now in the US. We saw you people were visiting each other. So, of course, even if you are denying to us now that she wasn't your best friend, at a time, at a point, you people were friends. Somebody you could go to her house, you will eat in her house, you will visit her, is your friend. He says sometimes silence feels like, this is what she's writing, trying to convince her fans that she's not a snatcher, or she's a good woman, and this is not the first one she's doing. She says sometimes silence feels like the safest place for months. I heard my peace. I watch people say things, hurtful, wicked things, completely untrue things about my marriage. Now they claim somebody else's marriage that is your marriage. You left your marriage and you are claiming somebody else's marriage that is your marriage. About my marriage, about me, about my husband. God of heaven, they said I snatched someone's husband. You can't even mention her name. Her name is Alhaja Adeoti. The woman you snatched her husband that you once used to visit. The woman that used to invite you to her house, to her birthday, to parties. You are now calling her someone's husband. They said, I broke a home. Yes, you did, Mercy Aigbe. They said I betrayed a friend. Absolutely, you did. But let me speak my truth for once. Not to defend, but to breathe. Because you cannot defend yourself in situations like this. You can absolutely not be able to defend yourself in situations like this. So she said, I didn't steal anybody's husband. Adeoti is not anybody's husband. Adeoti is Alhaji's wife. His legal wife. The only wife that heaven and earth know that he married, that have children for. That she have children for. Now, is that what you are calling anybody's husband? Yes, you stole somebody's husband. You stole Adeoti's husband. What people don't understand is that there are stories behind every smile you see online. Okay, now, stories behind every decision we make. Kazim, my husband, hey, and I didn't wake up one day and fall in love out of nowhere. It wasn't drama. It wasn't betrayal. It was life. Life indeed. A woman that you are above 40, it is life that threw you to go and meet somebody else's home, to scatter that person's home. Mercy Aigbe pikin. So now life, now I throw you somewhere, you go scatter somebody else's home, so that your selfishness will make you to be happy. He said it was life, it was years of shared values. So he did not share his Yoruba value with his Yoruba wife. And people when I not talk like when I know say I know they tell Mercy na my Edo sister. And they tell na Mercy na my in-law, but she doesn't even know. Because so now you are going to tell me now, say the two Yoruba people that got married, they don't share the same value, right? Okay now. And understand the support and above all, a love that we both couldn't deny. Indeed. Welcome, love. Nothing deny. He said, yes, he was married. And yes, it was everything complicated. But love isn't always clean. Now here I'm so. He said, love isn't always clean. No, you lie. Love is pure. Love is always pure. That was why God was able to send him, make it come pie for us, so that we will find our way back to him. Love is always pure. Don't say love is not always clean. It is you people's love, from Judaism to all of now where they here. Now love no clean. Because now they go build on top of another woman's love. On top of another woman tears. The woman sacrificed a lot just to build that home, to make that home be what it is. And you people will now surface from nowhere to come and scatter that home and call it love. And now you are telling me that love is not pure. Love is very, very pure. Love is always very pure because God is love. God is pure. It is not always perfect. Love is perfect. Do you know how many nights I cried in silence? How many days I questioned God? How many times I wanted to walk away just to make the noise stop? You'd have just walked away. Oh. You would have just walked away. But the truth remains the truth. I followed my heart. I chose peace. Who was giving you basbos? I chose someone who saw me for who I am, who support my dreams, who doesn't judge me by the image the world painted of me. So you chose peace in another woman's tears. You chose happiness for another woman to cry. You took away another woman's happiness so that you will be happy. You chose peace so that you took another woman's peace so that she will be sad. Right? Aigbe Mercy. That's what you are telling us now. Okay, oh. Make they read that they go. What did they allege? This is alleged. They said she wrote this allegedly. That's what I saw in the post. On IG. So now she says she chose someone's husband. She took away the peace of that woman and gave the woman sadness so that she would be peaceful. You know, she said, I chose someone who saw me for who I am, who support my dreams, who doesn't judge me by the image the world painted of me. It hurts that people think I am a villain in a story they know nothing about. Why do they always say that? This is the same thing Nuella said. The same thing Stella Damaso said. The same thing Mercy Josie said. The same thing the latest one, Judy Austin, saying. You don't know the story behind it. Even when this Yinka thing happened, the same thing Yinka tried to propagate. She wanted to put out that narrative. You don't know. You people don't know the story behind it. If there was a story behind it, by now you people would have been saying all that story. All the other stories you guys brought out back with me, that did not hold. It didn't stand. Water. It didn't stop the river from flowing, or the sea from the waves in the sea from flowing or waving, or whatever the way they say it. She said, of course you are the villain. I have learned that the same people who throw stories today will be the ones clapping tomorrow when your happiness speaks louder than their hate. My dear, I will never clap for you. I will never wish you evil. Me, as I talk my own now, I will never clap for you, Mercy Agbe, and I will never wish you evil. The reason, because your own hand, use your hand, wish evil to yourself. What you wish another woman will definitely come for you. Oh, Shikena. What you wish another woman is the same thing that will come to you. So don't be saying that the people like me will come. I will never ever come and clap for any of you that I posted here. I will never. I'm not jealous of you people, because thank God I get my own. I am grateful I have mine. But I will never ever clap for you people, because you made another woman sad. You made a happy woman saddened. What if it was me? That is how you would have made me saddened. No, I always put myself in this other women's position. See, how do they feel right now? So count me out from those people that will come and clap for you, because I will never clap for you. You don't use your hand wish yourself evil. All of you where they this post, don't use your hand wish yourself evil. Shebi Stella Damasus happen now. Stella Damasus happen with all the lies. They always lie. That ex-husband now, the one she snatched away from Doris Simon, is now coming out to catch her out of her lies. Only God knew the lies she lied to that one, when make that one leave his wife and carry a pikin. Take a child, a toddler from a mother. But Stella Damasus was giving that little boy basbos. She said, my marriage is not built on shame. It's built on friendship, respect, and deep, genuine love. Okay, we dey hear. Now they talk. We go see the genuine love. That is what Stella Damasus said. That is what Judy Austin is saying. Now only him. You let Doche love. You let Doche no love another person. We go see the love. To those who understand, thank you. To those who don't, I pray you never have to face the kind of judgment I face. I will never face the kind of judgment, because I will never go and take another woman's husband. Never. They say never say never, but God knows me and I know myself. I will not go and take another woman's husband. I didn't snatch anyone. I simply found a home where my soul could rest. No. You found another woman's home. You snatched another woman's home. I know, and she said, and that to me is everything. That is not everything, because you made another woman cry. You made another woman. You made another woman feel pain. You made the children of Alaji. You took away their father. That relationship, that trust they had in their father, you took all that away. The privacy they had with their dad, one-on-one relationship privacy, you took it away from them. Yes, Mercy Agbe, if you don't know, let me tell you now. So you took a lot away from this family. Don't be saying that you found a place, you found a home. You never found an empty home. You found a home that was full of love and peace. And you decided to take that peace, to snatch that peace away from the woman that built down, that made it to happen for her family. No, you did not find a home. You didn't find an empty home. You found a home that was full of joy. You found a home that was peaceful. You found a home that was settled. You found a home that was full of love. And you was like, okay, and you were like, okay, this is what exactly I want. I need to take this for myself. And you took it away from a family that was together. You came and you shattered that family. and you think you will be happy, and you think God will give you that happiness. No, all of you here, God will not give people like you happiness, because you are making another woman cry. You are making the children of that man, wherever they are, cry. Like Mercy Johnson, the children of this man in Canada, you make them cry every day. You make them miss their father. For the past 10, 11, 15 years now, you've been holding this man in Nigeria. He hasn't seen his children. And you think God is happy? No, God is not happy. The karma of God, it doesn't come the way we want it. It will definitely come, but you know, as human beings, I don't know when that is. It is only God that knows, because vengeance, the Bible says vengeance is of the Lord. And people want to share this video. Share this video, because we need to continue to expose all these Nollywood actresses that will not leave other people's husbands alone. Share this video for me.